Grand rising to everybody that's watching this. Thank you for supporting this channel. I really do appreciate it. I was so interested in actually looking into the future, and yesterday I had to time travel. It's a very interesting one because it gives you that acknowledgement to understand that even though everything is advancing, some things are ending, some things are stopping from proceeding in life, and the system is collapsing and getting tarnished or destroyed. The truth is, technology is not going anywhere. Now, it will, of course, advance, but it will be in the name of a positive advance of technology. A technology that doesn't harm people anymore. A technology that takes precaution when it comes to people living in this planet, whether it's human beings, God beings, or goddess beings. The advancement of technology will be more careful than before. Perhaps it was people that were doing it in a negative way so that they can always make money out of it. It's usually a win-win situation for them. That's why they'll create a technology that is not 100% because they want you to keep on coming back and having to take out money to restore, fix, and get a brand new one. If you don't feel like restoring it or fixing it again, then what is thrown away will be recycled, and that technology will be brought back to the people that are gonna still yet buy because they love it so much, they have attachment to it. So when I was traveling, I was in this space, and it looked like there's gonna be some great changes when it comes to the system of school. This it looked like in a classroom whereby the teacher is wearing the same casual uniform like every student in that class. And what I noticed, and to be honest, they didn't want me to see this again. You have to understand this, that time traveling is not something fun to do at all. There's some things I'm not allowed to see, but because of the power that I have, I'm able to go through and proceed and see anything that's hidden. So when I was seeing this technology that will soon advance, they tried to blind my eyes. It was so blurry that they didn't want me to actually see clearly. Now what I saw, it was a notepad, something like this, right? This is just an example, okay? But it was a notepad. You do know a notepad, right? Now, that notepad was like a phone, very advanced. And when it was horizontal, it'll change into this notepad that's big. When it is vertical, it'll become small, like a normal notepad you know about. Now, the very interesting about this is that every page of this technology, it was like a living organism, right? Every page was living in terms of it had data stored inside of it. So it was a notepad technology you couldn't tear apart because it was transparent with a lot of details of information according to how you'd want it to give you that information you might be seeking for. So it was very interesting because I was in the classroom and the pages kept on changing with a lot of details and information. It was technology, but they didn't want me to see that because it is something that's hidden, perhaps created, because some of this technology have been created, they've been put aside away from all humanity until the right time comes. So this notepad is going to come and it's going to change many things in this world. The way it will actually be used, there will be information that will be stored in it in order for you to be able to receive information like a booklet. It's going to be a booklet that you're going to carry around with you. It's going to be very smart. It will have pages that are transparent in it. There's a storage of information, anything that you want to make research of. I wish I had a lot of time to look deep into it, but like I'm telling you, they didn't want me to see it, and for a reason, because it is something that they are hiding, that they don't want you to know about yet, but it is coming. Now that I've time traveled to that space, you know about it first. Many people will be asking, how do you time travel? And I understand why you would, because when you watch television, you've been made to believe that the only way to time travel, you need to have a machine which you are able to control and let it put you in a specific date, time frame you are planning to go to. It's not entirely true. Does the space machine of time traveling exist? Yes, it does. Have I seen it before? Many times. However, my body is technology. One of the best advanced technology in the whole entire galaxy. This includes all carbon beings. When I time travel, I use my body as a space craft to put it to enter any dimensions. Now, the gift of time traveling is not for everybody. Unfortunately, this thing can't be taught to anyone. This is a very careful ability not everybody should have. Very careful one, because anything can happen. If I'm not careful with my time traveling, I can be lost in space for eternity. So every time I do make these travelings, it is a risk. But because I've always been advanced to it, I'm the master of my own time traveling. So my body is that technology that creates that space in order for me to be anywhere in the world whenever I feel like it. So time traveling is not something fun, I'll be honest with you. It has great benefits, but it's always a dangerous thing to look into the future, especially with those that are trying so hard to hide it away from the world, so that they can actually be able to control the narrative to their own best advantage. Someone will ask, why is it that when you're time traveling, you're not telling us about dates and times like everybody does? A true time traveling does not have a space whereby you see time and date, or calendar for that matter. It doesn't exist. If a person claims to have been time traveling, possibilities are they have been using and messing with the time machine that records everything when it doesn't need to. In all of my time traveling, I have never ever come across time or date. That is why when I tell you these things, I never tell you when it will happen, because I'm really traveling for real. I can never bring the matrix into my time and space, ever. Because time traveling is simply defying time and calendar. It's evidence that it doesn't exist at all, only in this planet. But when time goes on, none of that will exist in this planet. All of it will all perish. And when it does, it'll bring utmost great change into this world. Remember, as part of the ascension, everybody collectively as a consciousness waking up, establishing a way to bring forth positive energy for this planet again to rise from its lowest level into the highest one. This is a planet that's healing, going through all of that healing, that burden, to be free completely, like you want to as well. So always remember that and keep it in your mind. Thank you very much for watching this. Love and cosmic light.